Here is a 42-inch giant twinkling snowflake, which is collapsible for easy storage. This was sold at Target for $14.99. I'm not sure when. I suspect this is no more than 10 to 15 years old, but we'll see if we can find a date code. On the bottom of the box, there's a picture of it hanging over a garage door. And I don't know if that picture is actually true to size, but 42 inches is pretty big. I mean, that would take up at least half of the height of the vehicle door usually. It's collapsible for easy storage. And it does seem like it gets down pretty small. This is not a very large box for a big 42-inch thing. Giant twinkling snowflake. I would say it definitely is pretty giant. 42 inches or 106.6 centimeters or 1,066 millimeters. How easy and convenient to convert that. 150 super bright the bulbs, indoor or outdoor. Suction cups included, so I guess the intention was you could stick this to a window. You would need quite a big window for this, and I'm not sure I would do that anyways because the sun would probably ruin both the suction cups and the plastic in enough time. Collapsible decoration. I paid $3 for it and it allegedly works. If it works, which I hope it does, this will go in the hallway. Take a look at the specs down below here. The bulbs. Includes twinkling bulbs. Stays lit if one bulb burns out, as if that's something new and revolutionary. Extra bulbs and fuse included. Use replacement bulbs. Steady illuminating 2.5 volts. Twinkling 5 volts. That's interesting. I've never tried to purchase separate twinkling replacement mini bulbs before. I might have to look into that. I think twinkling mini lights are pretty cool. Although I'm not sure if you can just take them and put them into a regular string because it's going to cause the voltage to go up. I don't know, I wonder how that works because the mini strings are wired in series, and so the voltage drops as you add bulbs. So when you take the bulbs out, or the twinkling bulb twinkles off, the rest of the voltage goes up on the string. So I don't know how many twinkling bulbs you can safely add before the rest of the string is just going to burn out quicker. Product cannot be converted from twinkling to steady illumination. That's nonsense. You 100% can take out all the bulbs and put in regular bulbs. Warning: never leave light set unattended while plugged in. Read important safety instructions and cautions inside. People leave Christmas decorations unattended, plugged in all the time. Construction. Indoor or outdoor. Okay. 150, clear the bulbs. White wire, suction cups included. Collapsible decoration for easy storage. Assembly required. Replaceable fuse plug. It should say replaceable fuse, not the plug. The plug's not replaceable. Electrical rating, 120 volts, 0.54 the amps, 64.8 the watts. This takes a fair bit of power. Warning: handling the coated electrical wire on this product exposes you to lead, a chemical known to the state of California to cause birth defects or other reproductive harm. Oh, we're not in California, so don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's take this thing out of the box and see how it works. Oh, that's cool. It came with an extension cord. That's worth the $3 right there. And this one is it's in good condition too. Nice. Oh, that doesn't look particularly easy to assemble. I have another one like this, and it's very easy to assemble. It's all hinged, and you can take it up and put it down in a matter of minutes. This looks a little bit more complicated. So it's definitely either been used or poorly stored because it's yellowed, especially the edges of those clips there. I have no idea how this works offhand. There's the suction cups. There's some extra clips with a lot of extra plastic film, which is good for the environment. This has a ton of extra film, which is good for the environment. And a whole bunch of zip ties, which are also very yellowed and probably not trustworthy anymore. Now let's take a look at this manual and see what it says. This is made from very poor quality paper. This looks like something that would say some funny stuff in it. Let's see. Assembly instructions. Place the snowflake on a flat surface. Unfold the branches to form the shape of the snowflake. On each branch space there are 2 joints. Where there is a plastic clip space, comma space, one end of which is already attached to one half of the joint. To secure 2 adjacent branches together, attach the other end of the plastic clip to the other half of the joint. Push the clips towards the tips of the snowflake to secure the plastic clip in position on the joint. Make sure this is done for both the inside and outside clips. Repeat the above steps for the other branches of the snowflake. Push the round fitting into the center of the snowflake to secure all branches of the snowflake. Then press cap onto fitting. I have no idea what that means. This is probably not a large enough area to properly assemble this. Okay, I think I see what it's talking about now. It looks like this sticks in there like that, and then this slides up like that. Alright, that's not too bad. And there's another one up here. Alright, I'm not going to bother trying to do all those now, and I have to undo them because those look kind of brittle. I don't want to mess with those more than once a year. Well, let's turn it on and make sure it works, and then if it works, we'll just deal with it later. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to fix it sooner than later. Decent lead wire. Oh, it kind of works. There's a little flickery there. Ugh. Seems solid. Let's turn off the lights for a moment. That's twinkling very quickly. Very, very quickly. I wonder if we could slow it down a bit if we lowered the voltage. Some of the bulbs is twinkling much faster. This one's not too fast. And this one's spazzing out. Nice warm incandescent glow, as would be expected from incandescent lights. And it seems to be in full working order. I don't see any bad bulbs. This is probably 3 segments of 50. So they should... Yeah, it should be 3 segments of 50 because it's 2.5 full bulbs. I'm going to have to look in to see if I can buy some more of these twinkling bulbs. That's very interesting. I never thought to try to find those. I bet you can get them somewhere nowadays. Alright, well this works. We'll have to deal with assembling it at a future date. Doesn't seem too bad, but it's definitely not going to be as easy as that other one that I have.